Los Angeles, the home of the Clippers, the Staples Center. This is 2K Sports bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan calling the action with my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Cartello. You look at the Spurs. They've been playing very well lately. It's been 4 wins for them in their last 5 games.
For the Spurs, they've got to be wondering how they slipped from being an elite team last year to just a middle-of-the-road team this year.
Well, the bottom hasn't dropped completely out from under them. I mean, this is still a team with plenty of talent, so there's time for them to put it together. But there should be a sense of urgency at this point. They've got to get things rolling.
Look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Green teams with Leonard on the wings. Duncan is out there with bunt. And it's Parker in at the point. Ball kicks to Redick. Takes a 3. Moves back up. Hawes. Parker with the steal. Into Green. And that's collected by Spencer Hawes. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here.
Even as the Spurs continue to grow older, it's really hard to write them off. I mean, it's incredible how long this team has been ruling and roosting in the West, contending for championship.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Doc Rivers. He said we've been playing some of our best basketball on offense of late and continued not a lot of mistakes, guys going to where they should be, setting good solid screens. Really, I can't ask for much more from them on the offensive end. Obviously, something he hopes can keep going here.
And thanks as always, Doris. And guys, the emphasis on quality shooting, getting those chances identified by their coach is a key for them.
Well, it sounds simple, Kevin. You got to shoot the ball well to win, but the way to try to do that is to get yourself the best opportunities possible, and that means executing offensively.
And not just executing, but not settling for anything but high percentage shots, guys. I mean, smart basketball and not forcing anything unnecessarily. But, you know, Chris Paul has such an intelligence for the game. High IQ, and he's extremely competitive. He looks for every advantage he can get, whether it's 2-for-1s or looking to sell a call to the officials. He always appears to be driven to find that edge.
Now here's Parker. A 17-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
Yeah, Kevin, he really set up shop with that foul line. I mean, they could not do anything with him defensively, and so he had to keep fouling.
Now Barnes. Following the 3-point attempt by Tony Parker. And there's the call on Matt Barnes. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
The Spurs have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Ball against Parker. The drive by Duncan. Misses from short range. And there was a study using the new motion tracking camera, Steve, that I know that you're interested in, to look at every action on the court. Every action. And it determined that the league's most impactful player, none other than Chris Paul.
Did we really need the cameras to figure that out?
Exactly.
I think we've all been able to tell that Chris Paul has been one of the most efficient players in the NBA for years. He's always at the controls for his team. So poised, an incredible decision maker. He just figures out whatever needs to be done to win the game. I'll tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Here is Hawes. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Houston. And yes, sir, that one drops.
That's exactly what they had in mind on that possession.
Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Detroit Pistons.
And you know what was most impressive? They wasted very few possessions in that game. They ran their offense close to perfection.
That's what we call the mute button game in front of a hostile crowd. They never let the fans get into it. Had them on their hands the whole time. Tony could well be the best point guard penetrator in the game. He's great at finding the seam and getting the ball up and off glass before the shot blocker can recover. And once the ball hits the glass and comes off, no touch zone for the defender.
Now here's Redick. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. At the ball. Barnes dishes the ball. Again, the Clippers.
Parker with the quickness to win that race to the rim, and then his great touch, able to use English or just the spin on the ball to drop it in. Even when the defense gets there early, it seems like Parker's able to use that teardrop.
Here's Parker following the basket by Chris Paul. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Into Tim Duncan. Passes to Leonard. Leonard kicks to Parker. Duncan trying to break loose. Parker's shot is off. And for Parker now coming into his 30, it's a question, how his games are based on speed, heart, and elusiveness? How would it age?
Well, I think that's a fair question. His game is not as much athleticism as it is those attributes of speed and quickness and elusiveness. I think the elusiveness can hang around for a while. The speed will go. The fact he's improved as a jump shooter, I think will continue to allow him to be pretty good at getting to the rim.
Now here's Paul. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Houston.
They're really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
It's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Parker.
Here's Parker. 4-point game. Outside Leonard. Out to the right wing. Duncan, the pass to Parker. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. And it's 6 points for Parker. The Clippers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Redick dishes to Paul. Jordan kicks to Redick. Count the bucket.
That's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
Here's Leonard. Right now averaging 15 points a game. Parker outside. Back to Leonard. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession. And here's a list of players that have been coming through for their team on both ends of the floor. The point guards with the most steals over the course of the last month. Chris Paul, 4.
And with these guys, they're always going to give you an outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. And it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
And that kind of aggression is exactly what you need from your point guard, Steve. At the point of attack, he sets the tone for your defense. And this bunch gives their counterparts very little room to operate on the perimeter.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
Matt Barnes really a good glue guy. Rebounds, defends, better with his outside shot, and he can really run the lane. And he's always had a toughness and a fearlessness that I think a lot of coaches love.
Oh, here's Parker. He has 6. Parker, right side, goes up the baseline, and that one comes up a bit short.
They had a defender draped all over. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested.
Jordan kicks to Redick. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Barnes can't get it to go.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I thought so too, Clark.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
Oh,
Glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
And so here are the Clippers following the bucket by the Spurs. Paul passes to Jordan. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Jordan's got his first 2 points.
Well, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And I would continue to do it. Force the defense to maybe send a double team. Now you've got other options to work with offensively.
Oh, here's Parker, averaging 14 points a game. Green, and the Spurs scoring again.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
Parker against Paul. Off the screen, and the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Parker with it. He has 6. The dish to Duncan. It's tipped for three, and Parker gets it to go. The assist from Duncan. Parker's got the game tied up here for the Spurs. The Clippers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Paul dishes to Jordan. Pass to Redick. Lets it go from the wing. Barnes can't get it to go.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Leonard has been talked about and mentioned as the future of this San Antonio Spurs team. 23 years old is all he is, and already a great defender and a much improved shooter from his days at San Diego State.
For Kawhi Leonard, we know about his defense, but you think, Steve, he can become a go-to offensive player?
Well, he's going to need to. When Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan move on, this is going to be Kawhi Leonard's team. And I thought what was interesting was the Spurs gave him more of a burden last year offensively. They started to give him more and more looks isolation-wise down the block. And he's developed at a beautiful rate. He's coming into his own.
Now here's Crawford. With that win against the Rockets, he's another guy who really showed up to play. Just 4 to shoot. And fouled over that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, Jamal Crawford has proven that no matter what role he plays, just call him bucket. He can flat out put the ball in the back. He's got to give him a lot of credit, though. He does change his game quite a bit depending on if he's coming off the bench or starting. I think that speaks to his IQ.
San Antonio making a switch here. Joseph's checked in.
And as you said with Jamal, a lot of players don't really make that change between a starter or a sub. He does it so smoothly in such short time. It's a lot of utility to this team.
Now here is Davis. To the inside. Crawford, no luck. Well, Crawford described it perfectly, Clark, when he said as a 16, you have to come in and push yourself into the game. To start, the pressure isn't there as much as you can go with the flow.
Yeah, players like him can often do one or the other. Come in firing off the bench or let the game come to you. But rarely can they assess what the team needs like Crawford does and adjust on the fly, so to speak. I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass it.
San Antonio trailing here. And here's Mills. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the screen. The basket is split. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Well, you often think of the Clippers as being an updated version of Showtime. Got to grind it out and get a win, too.
Yeah, I thought they were a little better defensively. They have guys that will certainly give you highlight reel material. But they're smart in how they attack teams and how they finish games, too.
And with the Clippers, I think a big part of how they can grind out a win if need be is that they know how to get to the free throw line.
Well, one way or another, the Clippers, as you said, they'll find ways to score points, even if it means selling a call or two. But you do what you need to do to get wins, and most players are open to that.
Finding the open man every trip down the floor.
It certainly seems like he's doing that, Steve. I mean, it's been a great passing day for him.
1:32 left in the first quarter. Shot by Joseph, no good. The Clippers in the lead. It's Crawford with the drive, and the shot is good.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity and getting results, too.
It's a great formula, and it's really a sign that the offense is clicking.
Here's Mills, averaging 9 points per contest. This is to Joseph. Takes a shot at the elbow. Off the left rim and out. Clippers leading by 4. Tries from 10. And Rivers gets it to go in on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And Mills kicks to Belinelli. Into Diaw. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
LA's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Turkoglu setting the pick for Paul. Here's the three, and another three for the Clippers.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
A shot by Belinelli. No good.
Well, you have to get a hand into his face because that's his range right there.
It's Crawford with the drive. So the first quarter is in the books. Los Angeles on top as they wrap up the first quarter with a 13-4 run. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
Let's do it.
Coming up Friday, February 20th, Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors go up against Jeff Teague and the Atlanta Hawks. Live from Atlanta. Do not miss it.
Start up. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far?
And the difference to this point has been defense. This club has really gotten after it, and that's what's gotten them this lead.
Well, there's nothing that's gone up that hasn't been contested so far.
We've got Davis. Crawford out there with Turkoglu. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Rivers in at the point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And that one's good. Diaw's got the first basket of the second quarter for San Antonio. Clippers leading by 5. Turkoglu setting the pick for Rivers. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this for his career. 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And he wasn't really a flashy passer like a lot of the great playmakers you think of, but just always in control. Kind of an old school game, but one that was tremendously successful over the course of his almost 2 decades with the Utah Jazz.
And the Clippers making a change. Jordan's checked in. Kicks to Belinelli. Diaw, the screen. Out to the right wing. All sorts of time. And that one hits back Ayres.
Well, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamour stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. But when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
I just love the mentality that they've got. Their shot isn't there. They're not forcing anything. They're moving it side to side, working to get a good shot.
Now here's Joseph. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Diaw can't hit.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, interestingly, guys, Blake Griffin is not one to retaliate for the hard fouls he takes, and some have taken that for a sign of weakness. Coach Doc Rivers said, "That's soft label. I don't get it. Guys come in and get their tails kicked. He's more physical than they thought. They take it personally. What they don't realize is he's not that guy. He's not what they think he is." Kevin?
He doesn't back down, Doris, but he keeps his composure. Thank you. Here's Rivers following the three-pointer by San Antonio. There's Crawford with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Greg Popovich with 15 straight 50-win seasons as head coach of the San Antonio Spurs. What a remarkable streak of success. And I don't really think folks understand what that level of consistency embodies. He's widely regarded as the best head coach in the NBA, and for good reason. He's the full package as a head coach.
Matt Barnes is checked in for Turkoglu. Belinelli with the three. No luck. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Popovich in the top 5 in coaching win percentage all time.
And he's likely to remain in that Optic company. Yeah, he said he plans to follow Tim Duncan into retirement. Not a bad plan. They pretty much came in together, so might as well go out together.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Crawford is screen on Parker. Rivers with it. He's picked up by Parker. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And they're also showing some muscle here in the first half, finding a lot of points in the paint area.
Now here's Parker. He's got 9. Into Diaw. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Parker against Rivers. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Rivers has got 10.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
Here's Belinelli. He had 10 points in the win against the Pistons in Detroit. 6 on the shot clock. Parker double team. That is good. 11 points in the game.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Now here's Redick, averaging 14 points a game, and that one's good.
How about that? Gets it off right in the face of the big fella. Quick release.
And operating on the perimeter like that negates some of the height disadvantage, too.
Here's Leonard, down by 12. Goes up the baseline, stolen by Rivers. Crawford kicks to Redick. Rebound San Antonio.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Feeds it to Barnes. Pass to Rivers. He dishes it to Jordan. Rebound San Antonio. Diaw's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Leonard attacking. They get the rebound. Duncan kicks to Belinelli. He feeds it to Diaw. Pass to Belinelli. It's Parker outside, and that one's good. Parker's got it back down to within single digits for the Spurs.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
There's a screen. Jordan with a screen on Parker. Redick with it. He's picked up by Parker. The shot by Redick, no good.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Well, for Tim Duncan and the Spurs, an incredible legacy of dominance. In his 17 years in the league, the Spurs have never won less than 61% of their games. Not to mention, of course, 5 finals appearances and 4 NBA championships.
They get the rebound. Duncan. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Spencer Hawes is checked in for Jamal Crawford. San Antonio also making some changes. Bonner comes in for Boris Diaw, and it's Green and for Belinelli. And the Spurs have done an amazing job, Clark, over the years surrounding Duncan, with the right kind of talent.
And Tim Duncan has done a great job leading and making adjustments in his own game. They're a team with great scouting and development of their players. You talk to players who've been there. This is one of the things they rave about, Kevin, is they get the attention for their individual development. All of their players were not lottery picks. Most of them were mid, late first-round picks, some second-round guys, and it's just another example of doing it the right way at the highest level.
Rivers playing very well. He's got 11 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
Yeah, and you'd expect by the end of this game, I'm sure the numbers are going to look even better.
Now here's Rivers, 11 points in the game. There's a good screen. Pocket 6. Hawes the pass to Rivers. Jordan dishes to Hawes. Second chance effort. He takes it up and lays it in. Hawes got his second bucket of the game to go.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys. It's paid dividends.
Yeah, it sure has. Well, with as many bullets as they've gotten in the paint, they really haven't had to do much on the perimeter.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hall's checked in. Now here's Parker. He's got 14. He kicks it to Bond. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Jordan. Here's Green. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Now they're finally starting to shoot the ball a little bit better now.
You know, I thought this was the kind of play they needed in the first quarter, but as I always like to say, it's better late than never.
And Hawes kicks to Redick. The feed to Paul. Barnes against Leonard. Paul for 3. And Bonner pulls it down. Bonner's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Spurs trail by 8. Now here's Parker. Duncan down low. He's against Jordan. 6 feet out. And there's the play inside by Duncan. Duncan's got 4 this quarter. Los Angeles leading by 6. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Tries to save it. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
What a smooth finish.
Well, he's certainly the one they want on the end of those breaks. He always finishes strong.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Jordan with the screen on Parker. Redick, a good look, and a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got assist number 8 now on the night. Spurs trailed by 6. Now Parker, he's got 14. He's feeling it. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Parker's got 16 points. Well, Tony Parker, an excellent scorer. Creative finishes certainly inside with a smooth pull-up jump shot from mid-range. Steve, when he gets in the lane, he is dynamite.
And he draws fouls at a very high rate for a point guard. He's so good at initiating contact and then forcing the officials to make a call. And what that does, it gets you 3 points. It also allows you to set up your defense at the other end.
Off target with his 3. Clippers leading by 4. 1:58 left from the first half of the game. Paul for 3. Good on the shot. 8 points for him.
And Parker really is great from mid-range. I mean, his three-point shooting a little bit more inconsistent. Some seasons he's shot in the high 30s from out there. Others it's only been in the 20s. But it may be a shot he turns to as he loses some of that elite, elusive quickness.
Oh, here's Parker. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick, just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. The guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Great open look there. And now a 10-point Clipper lead.
And as much as we talk about Parker offensively, he's also a solid defender. Never won to gamble for steals, but considering his offensive load, he remains steady at the other end of the field.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, the Clippers backcourt of Chris Paul and become good friends.
Yeah, sometimes the players you hate to face make the best teammates. Of course. Davis is checked in for the Clippers. Turkoglu comes in for Barnes. Splitter is checked in for San Antonio. Corey Joseph comes in for Leonard. Here's Redick. He's got 8. Ball kicks to Redick. Shot clock at 6. Rebound San Antonio. Bonner's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Parker with 18 points for him. Plays it up and banks it in. Parker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
Paul kicks to Turkoglu. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Misses from close range. Here's Joseph. No good on that last second attempt there. And that concludes the first half. The Clippers on top, up 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Coach, you're going to have to climb a bit of a hill here in the second half. What are you telling your guys they need to do to turn this thing around?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and there's got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Coach, thanks for the time. Gentlemen, back to you at the table.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter. Second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
We saw some good action from Tony Parker. He has 20 points, and he's sprayed home 3 3-pointers as well.
Yeah, productive day for him from long range.
Spurs trailed by 6. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Parker and Danny Green are your 1 and your 2. Honor is up there. Kawhi Leonard. And it's Duncan in at the 5 down low.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear.
These are the top distributors of the basketball for the last 10 games, as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Chris Paul, 4th.
Just dropping dimes these recent stretch of games.
And here is Jordan. And Redick kicks to Barnes. Here's the dish to Redick. Just 5 to shoot. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Redick's got 10 points in the game.
You know, he's got a quick trigger from that range when he senses that the defense has backed off.
Now here's Parker. Count! And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play. Chris Paul picks up that one.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Physical play in the paint. Dominate.
The Spurs have been coming through the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And you look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw line, they're shooting 77%.
You know, their percentage has dropped off just a little bit compared to last year, guys, but it's not a huge drop-off, so no major concern.
Here's Hawes. Somehow ignores the tight D and hits the layup. 6 points for him.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Duncan with the screen for Green. Parker, right side. Hawes with the rebound.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert it. He's got to take that every time.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, but let's see how the Clippers have performed over the last few weeks. First and lowest turnovers a game. 6th in scoring. They're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
Now here's Leonard. 8 points for him. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Now let's see the stat sheet here on Tony Parker. His last 10 games, he's putting up 14 points a night, 4 assists, and 2 rebounds. His ability to put the ball in the bucket, you have to game plan for him defensively.
And if you don't, Steve, he can put up a lot of points on you in a short amount of time.
Jordan, the pass to Paul. Now here's Redick, headed by Green. Free throw line jump shot. The shot by Redick, no good. Spurs trailed by 6. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
Got to find something right. Duncan with the screen on Barnes. Leonard with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes.
Nice work by Duncan to lay into that defender.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Redick gets the ball. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Duncan dishes to Leonard. Left side, Leonard. Outside, Green. Shot clock at 6. The shot no good. Los Angeles leading by 4.
Danny Green, a nice find by the Spurs as a 3-and-D role player. Spurs always seem to find those kind of guys. A mid-second round pick was Green. He got waived by the Cavs. Spent some time playing abroad. Now he holds the record for 3-pointers made in the final.
Here's Parker. He's got 24. From the arc. Takes it out to Leonard. Shoots the 3. Shot is off. And the Clippers will come the other way. They've held a 12-point lead early. Barnes can't get it to go.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And again, no good by the Clippers. Spurs trailed by 4. Bonner kicks to Leonard. The tray, and stolen by Jordan. And now in transition, it's Barnes. Here we go. Redick with the bucket.
Really good example there of some fine interior passing for that basket.
San Antonio calls timeout. And for Danny Green, guys, quality defender at either wing position. And, you know, Steve, as you like to say, a floor spacer offensively.
That's right. Two-way guys, Kevin. Two-way players. That's what the playoffs are all about. You think about the success Green has had the last couple of seasons, defending star players at one end, knocking down big threes at the other. Wow, what a player he's become.
Here's Leonard. The Clippers getting the bucket. Clock at 4. And here's Mills from the arc. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Hawes the best to Barnes. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Jordan the screen. Over in the corner. Barnes. And a great assist by Barnes. That one goes in. Barnes has got 5.
That's just a case of two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now Mills. Diaw the screen. Belinelli dishes to Diaw. Second chance effort. And the officials call traveling violation. And when you talk about all-time career numbers, there is one name in NBA history that shows up time and time again. Wilt Chamberlain, Wilt Distill, with 23,924 rebounds. His name synonymous with greatness on the basketball court.
And Kevin, the accolades and achievements are really phenomenal. You go back and watch tape, you just realize the way Wilt dominated the game. His rebounding, obviously unheard of at the time, still of course today. Those numbers stand the test of time. A lot of greats of the modern era are also elite rebounders, but for all of the top rebounders since his time, they've all learned from watching how Wilt played the game.
Here's Leonard, following the basket by Chris Paul. Pass to Mills. Back to Leonard. Poked away. Dive It's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Splitters checked in for Tim Duncan. Clock is at 3. A 3 for Mills, and he gets it to go. Mills has got 6.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Clippers leading by 8. Ball kicks to Jordan. Diaw with the steal. Leonard on the wing. Diaw, the screen. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You can tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Glenn Davis is checked in for the Clippers. San Antonio also making a switch. Corey Joseph's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Now here's Crawford. He's got 14. 5 to shoot. 11 feet away. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
Well, this last season was the Clippers' 30th in Los Angeles for a team that's long played in the Lakers' shadow. Second season in a row, the Clippers were the best team in LA.
And here's Mills for 3. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Udoh Turkoglu's checked in for the Clippers. Clippers leading by 8.
And for the Clippers, in their 30 years in LA, folks, only 6 times have they finished the regular season with a better winning percentage than the Lakers. Man, it's been domination by the Lakers out there in LA land. So Clipper fans are hoping that this is a sign of things to come going forward for their team.
Los Angeles has gone 7 of 15 for three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Ball kicks to Davis. Now here's Crawford. Belinelli is covering. And Crawford with the basket on the assist by Davis. And guys, for the Clippers, acquiring coach Doc Rivers from the Celtics in exchange for a draft in Boston. He'd been the second longest tenured coach in the league after Greg Popovich.
Yeah, but rather than rebuild, I think he wanted to go for another ring in LA. He's got a lot of authority, final say on personnel decisions. So Doc has really put his stamp on this team.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three-pointer by San Antonio. It's Crawford with the drive, and yes, sir, that one drops. Crawford's got 4 points in the quarter.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
And Mills kicks to Joseph. To the left side wing. Mills with it. Chris Paul covering. Mills can't hit.
It's a real difficult game for them offensively. It's costly.
Crawford passes to Paul. A 3. And again, Los Angeles with a triple. Spurs trailed by 12. Here's Joseph. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Right wing. Belinelli dishes to Newton. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Ball kicks to Crawford. Here's Davis. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. Jamal Crawford, 4th.
He's not going to miss many foul shots, that's for sure. That's a very impressive part of his game.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
And they continue to knock down the long-range three-point shot. Well, Glenn Davis suffered that broken bone to his foot towards the end of the 2013 season, and that motivated him to slim down. He got down to the lightest weight he'd been since 8th grade, believe it or not, and still one of the strongest players in the league.
Here's Mills. 6 points for him. Diaw. 6 to shoot. Here's Splitter. That one's off. Still out of sync. Clippers leading by 14.
One of the things that's amazing with big baby Davis is how quick on his feet he is for his size. I mean, this guy has 260, 65 pounds. He's great at covering pick and rolls. He slides in, takes charges, and with his strength, you're not going to back him down on the block. Forget about that.
The pass to Belinelli. Paul takes to Rivers. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Boy, extremely opportunistic defense leading to those points there.
That dunk clock coming within seconds of the steal.
Love the way they convert from defense to offense.
And that's what happens when you get all 5 guys on a string defensively ready to react and make a play.
Hey, take a look at Big Baby. No question a good defender, Steve. Offensively, he can struggle, though, to finish over length.
Well, he's skilled. He's a good passer. He can shoot from mid-range, but he's a below-the-rim type player, so he has to figure out how to use his body to get to the rim.
Paul can't get it to go. Spurs trailed by 16. Here's Joseph. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
What a finish for that hoop.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Paul kicks to Rivers. It's Crawford on the wing. This is to Rivers. Pass the ball. Paul left side. It's rebounded by Boris Diaw. Diaw's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Shot by Joseph. No good. Paul with the ball. He's got 16. Kicks it to Crawford. No one near him. And too long on the shot.
Easy look there, but, he misses those once in a while.
And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers lead by 14. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the 4th quarter next.
This Friday, February 20th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State.
Take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Oh, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This is just a marvelous piece of coordination. Teammates completely in sync on the alley-oop.
Here's Paul. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. Setting the floor for the Clippers. CP3 to point with Redick near the back. Matt Barnes is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Crawford at small forward. None of the defenders wanted anything Clark to do with him on that jam.
And I do not blame him at all, partner. He was coming in with a bunch of steam and was ready to posterize whoever decided to get in his way.
All right, I understand, fellas, but come on. You've got to challenge him a little bit at least.
Clippers leading by 16. Redick with it. Leonard picks him up. Now here's Barnes. Defense is right there. And the whistle blows. It'll be on Tiago Splitter. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Spencer Hawes is checked in from Jamal Crawford. Barnes sets a screen for Paul. Redick with 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Parker outside. To the right side. Splitter dishes to Leonard. Spurs passing it around. Clock at 6. The drive by Green. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Green. And that's 13 points for Kawhi Leonard. But one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. 5-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
Hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers
the time, Manu Ginobili said that he really didn't agree with the trade, made him angry. He had a real strong relationship with George Hill and liked his game. I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans felt the same way, but even as Hill remains a heck of a player, the Spurs fans have to be happy. As a matter of fact, they are ecstatic with what Kawhi Leonard has been able to do and what he looks like he's going to do for many years to come.
Spurs trailed by 15. Green kicks to Leonard. Back to Green. Duncan with the screen for Green. Nobody near Parker. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Duncan's got 3 assists tonight.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Redick passes to Paul. To the middle. And Hawes kicks to Redick. Parker against Paul. Feeds to Redick. Fires from the wing. San Antonio with the rebound. Duncan's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Leonard dishes to Parker. Bonner passes to Green. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Back-to-back threes for him. Defense is slacking off a little.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. It's going to be 2 free throws. True contact on the shot.
Chris Paul is really a basketball junkie. And he's not playing the game. He watches all the games. He has a wall of TVs in his home where he can follow multiple games at once. That is fanaticism. And he actually could be preparing for a job in the studio someday.
As you guys know, as passionate as Chris Paul is about basketball, I read an interview where he said he might walk early to spend time with his kids.
Yeah, I mean, it can be tough missing those moments, but I don't know. Paul strikes me as a lifer. It wouldn't surprise me one day to see him coaching once his playing days are gone.
Parker outside. Green with a screen on Paul. Parker kicks to Bonner. Leonard on the wing. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game. Looking at the game for Kawhi Leonard, he's got 17 points. He's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And that may not be the first thing people notice about his performance, but those are important points nonetheless.
Paul gets to Redick. This is it to Paul from the arc. Again, the miss by Paul. Spurs trailed by 9. It's deflected. Leonard attacking. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Clippers have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. Jordan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
The offense is getting right to the rim. At least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layup. Earn it from the line.
Jordan has always had a knack for being incredible. Usually manifests itself in his dunks or blocks. Last year he committed himself more on the defensive end, and it really made a difference for him.
Redick dishes to Paul. Jordan the pass to Paul. He feeds it to Redick. Launches it. They get it back. A nice shot by Jordan. Jordan's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's enjoying himself today, guys. We knew going in that he had the upper hand on the glass, but I didn't think it would make this much of a difference.
Outside Leonard. Down low, Bonner. Spencer Hawes grabs the miss. Clippers leading by 10. Barnes kicks to Redick. And foul called as he misses. misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Got one on Parker.
Well, it seemed slightly controversial when it was introduced a few seasons ago, but I think we can all agree now that the new flopping fines have been a big success. Flopping seems to have gone down across the board.
Clark, flopping is not completely out of the NBA game, but at least now there are repercussions.
I agree, and I'm happy to see that, Kevin, because it's a play that shouldn't be in the game. And now that guys are fined for it and have been quite heavily fined for it, I think we're going to eventually see it become less and less a part of the game, which is the way it should be. Look at the game for Redick. He has 14 points. He was able to come up with one steal, too.
Yeah, he's defending very well, Clark. He's disrupting the offense, playing the passing lanes, trying to put as much pressure on as possible.
Duncan with the screen on Paul. It's picked off. And pushing it up. Here's the Clippers. Barnes with the ball. To the wing right side. Now here's Redick. Guarded by Green. The drive-by call. A little pass fake there. Froze the D. Nice move. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked bad. For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. And there's the feed to Duncan. And stolen by Jordan. That free throw missing.
DeAndre Jordan alongside Blake Griffin, maybe the best game dunker in the league. He has the ability to make spectacular plays every time he gets near the rim.
And for DeAndre Jordan, Clark, between his length and his leaping ability, you almost feel like he should be playing an 11-foot, 12-foot rim.
I tell you, when I've watched him play, there are times when it seems as though he's overwhelming 10-foot pass. It really does look that way.
Shot clock at 5. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Leonard attacking and stolen by Barnes. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the Spurs clearly an influential organization in the NBA. So many individuals who've worked in San Antonio, whether it be as players, assistant coaches, or in the front office, have gone on to leadership roles on other NBA teams. I think that speaks volumes to what that group has been able to do in winning at a high level.
Now the dish to Parker. He kicks to Duncan. 6 to shoot. Shot to end this full run, and that one's good. Los Angeles leading by 15. And you look at all the head coaches and front office executives who have come out of the Spurs organization. They are sprinkled guys throughout the NBA. And Steve, almost half the teams in the league have some kind of fingerprint from the Spurs.
Well, it's a copycat league, and the Spurs winning culture, all the cross-pollinating that goes on in the NBA and the relationships. I think in the end, the result is good for the league. You want as many well-run franchises as possible.
Duncan with a screen on Jordan. 3-pointer, and out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Los Angeles calls timeout. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. A drive-by call. Nobody near Barnes. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, his shot's been off today. The question is not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
There's the pick. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by Paul. Clippers leading by 15. Redick dishes to Jordan. Pass to Redick. Leonard with the steal. Left side, Leonard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
The referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
second attempt from the free throw.
7-1 Spencer Hawes, a finesse big man, great skill level. 4th among centers last season in assists. 1st among centers in three-pointers made.
Redick with the bucket. Parker with outside Green. He set the pick. Here's Leonard.
Hammer time.
He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
Wow.
that could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you. I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
DePaul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hawes. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Parker drives in. Outside Leonard. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. The Spurs retain possession.
A low percentage pass, but still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's aggressive play. Heads up defending, deflected away.
Spurs trailed by 15. Here's Parker. And counting. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
They've got to continue to put pressure on the defense by probing inside. That's what's really working for them.
And when you're doing the job they are inside, it takes pressure off the perimeter guys.
Clippers leading by 12. Now Parker comes with the help. Hawes the pass to Paul. Barnes kicks to Redick. 4 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And it's Paul penetrating off the mark from 16 feet out. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Here's Leonard. The Clippers grab the miss. Paul's got 4 rebounds in this game. He dishes it to Redick. To the inside. Shots good from Hawes. Hawes got 4 this quarter.
Getting that way up there now. It should be a stroll to the final distance.
Yeah, this late in the game, it'd be almost impossible for them to blow a lead like this.
It's Parker outside. Shot is off. The Clippers go the other way with it. They can take their time on this possession.
You know, guys, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, it gives themselves a little break, too.
Catch the breath.
Yeah.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Leonard on the wing. Covered by Barnes. Leonard attacking. There's the block.
And there's no doubt about this one, playing with a lot of confidence tonight. Statement victory for the Clippers.
Mark the bench gave him a big lift in this game.
Yeah, you always like to see that, Kevin, when your reserves can perform and help you pull out a win.
And this will make it 36 wins on the air for them.
You always need role players to step up and help, and that was the case here, as everything was working for the ball. He just looked like an orchestrator out there, keeping his teammates involved, running to the open spots. I mean, he would constantly find them more often than not.
That's a 2 from Parker, and that one comes up a bit short. Los Angeles has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. 24 seconds left to play in the final quarter. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. And the wide open shot from Green. San Antonio again missing. And here's Redick. So the Clippers winning this one easily. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
And so now we'll go down to Doris Burke, who's standing by live with our Jordan player of the game. Doris?
Chris, how does a win like this help propel the team at this point in the schedule?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
It was a pretty good start, Chris. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Torres, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr.